Well, good evening, everyone. This is the regular monthly meeting of the Southwick Agricultural Commission. It is Wednesday, November 20th, 2024. We do have a quorum with myself, Bert Hanson, Zach Barnett, Sage Fury, Jess Parker, Jen DePietro, and Tom Jadosh. So we are in good shape. A couple of quick things in terms of communication. I just got an email today from Lynn Blair at the library, and she has an idea for a program in the spring that she wanted to run by us. Like a plant swap. And they would collect plants Thursday and Friday at the library and then have the plant swap itself on a Saturday. During their open hours 10 to 1, and it might be, she's thinking something like the weekend before Patriots Day, which would bring us to April 12th and 13th next spring. So just I think it's a kind of a cool idea.
I don't get the bringing the plants ahead of time. And then you go back and pick them up. I don't know.
Yeah. I guess that's a good question.
Do you get like a ticket for how many plants you donated? I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay.
I like plant swaps.
More details.
I've done a bunch before. But
Yeah.
not with that. So I'm
Okay,
curious.
that's a good question.
I've gone to some pretty intense plant swaps where people like literally fight over plants.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. But do we think that's
I would
So,
go behind that, yeah.
consensus
Yeah.
that we would be okay with that and help them publicize it, of course, and
Mhm.
all that
Sure.
sort of thing? Okay, good.
I
Yeah.
think it's a great idea. Yeah.
If you need anything from us, representation or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we can advertise through our.
right, we can advertise it. I'm pretty certain that they would welcome any plants, We might wanna,
I wonder if the garden has any we could donate. Maybe some wildflowers or something that comes back. every year.
maybe. I mean, that's a little early, middle of April, but there might be.
Maybe there's like bulbs we could dig up. I don't know.
Mhm.
Or even seeds, I don't know. Looking out loud.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. That's good.
Oh,
They're
my goodness.
they're doing the homesteading one there too, right?
Yes, right, and that's December 4th.
Yeah, we're going to
That's 2 weeks from today.
Are you planning on going to that?
I was going to, but now we're supposed to go to our daughter's in Boston,
Oh,
because her husband's gonna be away, and so we're gonna help with grandkids, but you're gonna be able to go?
I think so.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good. Because I was wondering, an open farm day, when I was over at Second Eden, there were 2 or 3 people there who were talking about homesteading. And one was, there's a guy who works at Blossoming Acres, Mark, he has the red hair and red beard, and
Yeah.
his was
Yep.
his mom, whose name I don't know, but she was, and she wants to start a homesteading kind of group, to share experiences.
in that too, yeah.
Yeah, okay, good.
And a bunch of chickens, but
Yeah.
I'm just kind of winging it.
Kind of winging it, yeah. No pun intended. Yeah, so maybe, I could talk to Lynn and, maybe do a kind of a sign up sheet and
Yeah.
see if folks are interested in a homesteading program.
Maybe we should invite her to a meeting
Mm-hmm.
so we can help promote her.
Yeah, now it's only 2 weeks from today, though.
Yeah, or maybe for like the future group though.
Oh, yes, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Lynn, future. Yeah. Yeah, and so, well, it's kind of jumping around as usual, so, and speaking of the library basket raffle
Oh, yeah.
is going on. Last year Tammy put one together for us. I don't think we have one this year. But anyway, it's a good thing to support.
That's happening around this time?
Yeah, they're
Oh,
selling tickets now
Oh.
till like December 10th or something like that.
Oh.
Right at the
Yeah.
library.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll send my wife over.
Okay. You could go, the library's not that
No, I
scary.
like- She likes bringing the kids.
Okay, that's good. And then, oh, so here's something in the Westfield News the other day. Monday. A lighted tractor Christmas parade
Hmm.
is gonna be held this Saturday, the 23rd in Wyben, the Wyben
Oh, I
section
heard something
of
about
Mhm.
parade committee. It's at 5 PM. Wait a minute now. Yeah, 5 PM. Rain date is Sunday. And it's on Montgomery Road.
that. Yeah, it's really wide then, right?
Yeah, ending at the Wyben Union Chapel, so just a kind of an
I think
FYI.
Wyman kind of starts and ends right there.
Well, yeah.
Pretty small.
Right, and then here's, I got a kick out of this, so. Illuminated tractors with working lights are welcome and attached lighted floats are allowed. No persons on foot, lawn tractors or quads will be allowed. And people are asked not to throw any candy or cheese during the parade.
Jeez,
Interesting.
it's very specific.
I'm smelly.
Yeah, so if you go to the parade, don't be expecting any cheese.
Didn't say anything about Mardi Gras beads, so.
No, didn't say anything about beads, no.
Cheese beads.
Yeah,
Mice all over the streets.
right, yeah, right. And then the other, just another FYI, I texted you guys about Shauna Sherry at Second Eden, raises turkeys, and she took some orders during Open Farm Day.
Yeah.
That's great, yeah.
You got one.
I got one, yeah, I just
Yeah.
picked it up the other day,
Okay.
and but she has extras, so if you're interested,
Oh.
I mean, they're kind of pricey, compared to Big Y.
Yeah, but they're not mass produced.
Well, right,
Right,
Yeah.
yeah, farm fresh.
You're supporting a farm, basically.
yeah, exactly, so
Absolutely, yeah. Pass the word.
How big are they? Like,
they're a little smaller than she was expecting, they're like 11 to 14
Okay.
pounds. They raise the turkeys, but they take them to a place in Russell, anyway, somewhere in the hill towns to be processed, and so then they get them back, maybe they're not quite as big as we thought they
Oh.
were, because of all the feathers and everything. So anyway, that's that for FYIs and updates, so wanted just a quick thought about the farm parade. It was already a month ago.
wow.
I know.
Yes.
And we haven't met in even longer ago than that, so I kind of miss you guys. But do we have any, it was another good experience.
Yeah, it was
fun. Chickens got a lot of attention.
Yep.
The tobacco got some attention too. Some people, some favorable comments. I think I said on the day that to some of you that the candy goes a lot faster when the kids are in charge of throwing it. So,
We definitely had a lot more this time.
yeah,
so.
we had two
I think we
boxes.
made it to about the church, so.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
better than
that was
last
pretty
year.
good, yeah. I didn't get a chance to go over, there was at the town hall, the fire department was
Yeah, I didn't.
giving out hot dogs. I didn't get a chance to go over there. I don't know if anybody,
No, we didn't.
yeah. We're too busy on de-decorating our.
Yeah, we had to go
float.
back and get our
Yeah.
car. The other end of town.
So. That was good, so something we'll do it again next
Yeah.
October.
I just have to apologize. I was planning on going there, but
Yeah.
I had an opportunity to take my mom. My mom has dementia, so whenever I get an opportunity to spend time with her, I take her out.
Oh,
But
sure.
I share with my sisters, so it's hard. So yeah, I would have loved to be there, but I'm
Mhm.
not sure if I thought Angie and her husband were taking pictures and drone videos and
Yeah,
stuff. but-
I saw the Ken Stomsky one.
Yeah, that's, I don't think I've seen any from Jason
No,
either.
yeah.
Oh, okay,
Um,
the area. I can ask
Um,
her, see if she
yeah.
has anything. I don't know if we're gonna be advertising anything like that, but,
I don't remember seeing a drone up.
oh, okay. Was it raining? It wasn't raining.
No, no, it was a
Yeah,
nice day, beautiful
nice
day.
It was
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Much better than Farm Day.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Rain, we needed that, but
Yeah,
yeah.
so. Okay, yeah, that's good. That was fun. And I like to, I think it'd be fun to even have even more people on the float. You know, we had,
Mhm.
I don't know. I think there was only like 4 or 5 of us, maybe.
Dan and I and Jess were in the back,
Mhm.
you and Inga, my wife and those two.
Yeah.
My 3 kids,
Yeah,
and then the chickens.
and the chickens. Yeah. So maybe next year, maybe we get some, some goats, some other,
Tractor? That would be fun. Go do that. Yeah.
right. So. Believe it or not, we have our 3rd annual Farmers Forum coming up in
Nice
January.
indeed.
Historically, our first 2, we've done on the 4th Wednesday in January, because that's our kind of our work session day.
Mhm.
So that would be the 22nd this year. Let me just double check and make sure I got that right.
Do
Yeah,
we have the
22nd.
the land use room, scheduled that day already? or-
We don't, but I want to
Oh,
bring that up
okay.
because we did it first in the library, the first year.
Oh, okay.
And then last year we did it in the land use room.
I think the land use room worked a little better.
I think so. It's bigger. We had roughly the same number of people, around 35-ish, I
Yeah.
think. But I think the land use room is
Yeah.
better.
Plus we have, we're familiar with it,
Right.
Mhm.
we have the technology.
Oh, right, yeah, presentations and things.
First year,
Yeah.
Right.
the projector setup in the library was a little.
Yeah.
wonky.
Yeah.
I have to mention above the conference room above the fire station, though, that was pretty cool.
That was
But.
We could try to
this
get
is pretty
that if
awesome,
you want.
Yeah, I think we should probably try to get that.
Yeah.
Sooner than later, so no one else takes it.
Right, right, so that should be doable, although. Just like, I don't know, tonight's the 3rd Wednesday, so maybe the 4th Wednesday isn't a regular meeting night in
Yeah,
that room, I'm not sure, fine, well,
I don't think we had any issues last year, so.
yeah, right. Right. And then, for the agenda, a couple of ideas I had, well, we've talked, Jen, about you. And
Yeah.
You're doing your GIS presentation and, how, like, I'm curious, like, what specifically,
So I've
how
been-
that specifically would help farmers.
That's my issue, right?
Okay.
So I don't know, so I've been asking, I've been trying to see what people really need, the farmers really need. I mean, mostly it's like, it seems to be like
You have a
climate,
list of the layers.
weather and, I'm sorry.
Do you have like a list of the layers? that you see
Yes,
apply?
yep, yeah, so I was building it and I was just like, okay, so how can I help them with this presentation? Is it even gonna be worth it? You know what I mean? Like, what do they need? What do
I
they,
always think
yeah.
like soil, properties like clay, sand, whatever.
yep, yeah.
Also,
things
if
like-
it's water that they could, I don't know. I'm sure there's a map of the Great Aquifer.
We had yes, exactly. We were like, things like that, like we had that issue with I forget sorry, excuse me for forgetting the farmer that actually wanted to use his own.
Oh, Dave Prifty.
Yeah, he wanted to use his own, water resource there on
Yeah.
his land and we had to kind of help him with that,
Yeah.
like things
Yeah.
like that. Yes, like layering.
Mhm.
So I was thinking of that, mostly, just thinking about the workshop that Lenita was talking about, just climate things and,
Mhm.
resources and things like that. So I've
don't-
been working on it.
I don't know if
and
there's a
trying-
layer, but maybe we could create one of like what fields have what crops planted every year. Cause so when they rotate crops and stuff.
Right, yeah,
So
something like that
track
is what
that
I was
out.
thinking of
I don't know
and
if farmers would
maybe.
Want us having that information or not, but
Mhm.
certainly something we could bring up.
Yeah, and then And I'm not familiar enough with it, so
Yeah.
could a farmer make their own layers?
They
so
can,
to
yeah,
speak?
they can
Yeah.
use
Yeah,
it,
right.
they can utilize it, they can
Okay.
actually map things out, and that's one of the things I mean, the town uses it.
Yeah,
There's
I'm
free
thinking we
ones out
should
there.
maybe offer to do that for the farmers. I don't
We
think a
can.
farmer's gonna wanna learn it.
Right. and spend
Well,
the
if they have
and all that.
time, like,
Yeah.
time is an
Farmers
issue.
don't have time.
No, no, I can't even imagine, but we can,
Right.
yeah, so,
And that could be something we, add.
so, yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Good
And
idea,
when I
yeah.
bring everything together, I will present it to, and if anyone wants to give me any points.
Yeah, I would love to see what
and,
you.
And
And I use it just for looking up properties,
it's pretty
like
cool, yeah.
basic stuff.
Mhm,
I haven't
mhm.
really delved into the layers up too much.
Yeah, and the program that I had showed me everything,
Mhm.
even the free sites and things like that, but the one thing that I remember from the last forum was that Lindsay from Firefly was thinking of getting more property,
Mhm.
and so that could be a thing too, like
Mhm.
what land is available in
Right.
the town, to as a resource, for
Yeah.
people who want to grow and,
Mhm. Yeah.
so that was one thing that kind of kept in my mind when I
Mhm.
was at the forum last year, so.
Right. And maybe part of it is just, hey, did you know that GIS can do this,
Yeah.
and this,
Right,
That helps like zoning layers and all that
Yep.
too, so.
exactly, yeah, things that would just be helpful for them and resources that they could,
Hmm.
but yeah, the climate has been atrocious. Dry, and then all the rain, and then, it's just. So, yeah,
Yeah.
Lots of hot and cold moments.
yep. I wonder what kind of winter we're gonna have, so,
I don't know.
I
Yeah.
think it's gonna
and
be pretty bad.
even,
Didn't have
this.
much of one last year in terms of snow anyway.
Yeah.
All the ski-
Yeah,
All the
exactly.
ski mountains are up north already making snow, so,
Mhm.
Colorado had what, 20
yeah. they're doing
inches
well.
or whatever
Oh, really?
in a day. But the other thing I was thinking of, like when we had all those visitors at Calabrese, different visitors from different areas that I wouldn't even think of. We had people from Springfield,
Mhm.
people and they were just visiting family,
Yeah.
and somehow maybe doing something where we can advertise out to those places for the farmers and get more
Mhm,
people, like
mhm.
while they're traveling to see their families, hey, stop by and, but something like that, and have more people come to their farms and things
Yeah.
like that, so.
Well, we just dying, I mean, do we want, 200 people?
Yeah.
You get a farm day. We'll have to have it, in the high school auditorium.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, not just for the forum, but to go to their farms, like to,
Oh, I see.
to
Okay,
visit their
yeah,
farms,
yeah,
because,
yeah.
we got some new ones, and
Yeah.
more people to kind of like somehow show them like, hey, this area has this kind of, I was putting a list of where we had the people and where they're coming from, and I was like, wow, there's different areas
We could probably make a
surrounding.
GIS layer with all the data we collected already. Just
Mhm.
export it, this farm had this many people from this,
Yep.
these places.
Different areas, they,
And could
really
track
like
it
coming out
year.
here,
Yeah.
to visit, so.
We could track like what the weather was that day too.
Mhm, yeah. Yeah, so that's what I was thinking, and, yeah, so I'll
Yeah,
definitely
okay.
be able to put something together. Hopefully, sooner than later, but, working on like, okay, what do they really need? But I like what he was saying, with the layers and things like that, it's different things that they can utilize,
mhm.
and teach them, hey, this is here,
Yeah.
but.
Yeah, I think even explaining like it all to them, because they might not be familiar, and then maybe, just maybe, we could get some actual feedback on, okay, now they understand, how could we help you use this, or maybe this is the time where we can actually get some feedback from them.
Great idea, yeah, and just open it up to them and just say, hey, what can we do for you?
Or at least
kind
just
of
tell
thing.
them to
That's a
start
great
thinking
point.
about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They might not know
Yeah.
right on the spot, but
Yeah,
Right.
exactly,
if they know it's there, then, the wheels might start turning and
yep,
get
Yeah.
back.
absolutely. Thank you for that, yeah.
Yeah. What was that? So in town, you mentioned a minute ago, and people, the town uses it.
Yeah, I noticed it on the website.
Yeah,
Yeah, which
right,
is
for sure.
interesting.
I wonder if somebody specifically, we might.
I bet Doug knows how to use it very well.
Yeah, I'm sure he does.
Yeah, I'll have to
Or
ask
the
him maybe.
assessors, maybe.
Yeah, it's definitely accessories.
Yep.
Okay,
Maybe Cindy knows who would know.
that's a thought.
No, I can reach out to her and.
Okay,
see,
yeah,
We
yeah,
can definitely, have a conversation about that.
Yeah, good. That'll be great. And I like to, even though it's gonna be 6 months, in the past, an open farm day review. And what I'm thinking there is, Lenita Blossom Acre said, well, they had their kind of their regular business that day, but then they had a whole bunch of other people, too. And I
Yeah.
wonder if that's gonna be true at some of the other farms as well. Seems like it was at Calabrese.
Mhm. Oh, yeah,
A lot of
yeah.
people there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think they did pretty well this year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
People enjoyed it.
Yep.
And, so we can just, kind of throw that out there and see
Yeah.
what they think. And I'm kind of wondering, we have 11 or 12 farms now. I don't know that we can go any bigger than that. I don't know how we would handle that exactly.
Kind of maxed out on how many farms there are. So
Yeah.
that are at least willing to participate.
Is there anyone that didn't participate this year?
We've never got raised to
Oh,
participate.
okay.
Not sure why.
Yeah.
But that's about it, really.
I would never want to discourage people from applying just because our count is high, though.
Yeah, I mean,
Uh,
we did
if
pretty
ever-
good.
if we-
I mean, we just need to work on getting more volunteers. I mean, we did pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if it didn't rain, rain's what really cost us.
It didn't even really cost us too much. I mean,
Yeah.
people came out, were hardcore,
Mm.
enthusiasts.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. I talked to more than one person who said, well, can I just sit home and be unhappy that it's raining, or I can go out and do something,
Yep.
We had a great turnout for what it was, but I just wish we could see it without that rain.
Right.
There's always next year.
Always
Right.
next
Yeah.
year.
I'll see what next year brings. Sun.
Yeah, I guess, Sage, to your point, I guess having too many farms would be the right problem to have.
Yeah,
right?
it's a good problem.
Yeah,
Well, remember this too, though. I mean, everyone keeps looking at it as I got to visit every farm. I'd rather them take time and spend their time with the farmers directly, like a couple farms or a few farms, learn about them. And then the next year that we have it, go to new farms. You don't need to rush the process. Meet our
right.
farmers. Don't just go there for a quick, how do you do? And then you don't know anything about their farm, you leave. And that was the whole point lost.
Right.
It's about meeting your farmers. That is the
Right.
whole point.
Supposed to be educational versus
Yes.
whatever the opposite of that is.
Not a speed run like Doug likes to do. He's like, I gotta go to every farm. Appreciate your farmers. Don't just rush through and
Yeah.
Well,
high
Heather-
five. Okay, on to the next one.
I got my stickers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the sticker banshees.
I had a thought, like, it just came to my mind, sponsoring, I know the farmers are probably on kind of like a break right now, are they, I don't know, are they kind of, like,
Yeah,
I
It's
don't
part
know.
of vacation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so like
yeah.
when they start back up again, maybe sponsoring a bus to take the seniors if they want to on a farm tour once a month or once every 2 months or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Just to get them to be able to visit, if
Yeah.
they don't normally have a chance to. But I was
Yeah.
thinking of maybe somehow so that they're still able to visit,
Mhm.
It's a
That's-
nice outdoorsy thing.
get
Interesting
them.
idea, because was it at when we went to the Historical Society back in April, that Jim Putnam brought that up.
Oh, yeah.
He
Oh,
said,
cool.
because there was some talk about, the Southern villages, formerly American Inn wanted to start a farmer's market, but that's didn't work out, and Jim says, well, how about if we kind of put that on its head and we take people to the farms,
Yeah,
not start a
awesome,
new market?
What if we like teamed up with the senior center or something?
Yeah.
Actually have that
something.
van.
I can
Yeah.
put the questions out there if you want me to talk to the person in charge of the senior center. I can
Okay.
ask the question, maybe that's something they would be interested in. I don't know if
Sure.
that's overstepping or whatever, but
No,
I'd
no,
like
no,
to.
no, no.
you
It's
know.
Lisa Anderson.
Lisa would, okay,
Yeah.
I can certainly, sure. Yeah, I can ask that. I mean, for future, like,
Yeah,
when the
absolutely.
farms start opening up and,
Or even for farm day next year,
Yeah.
have a bus available.
yeah, that's what was, my thought was too, is having like a,
A shuttle, yeah.
shuttle or something like that. But I know a lot of people were thinking that too, the same
Mhm.
things. But that would be kind of cool.
Yeah, keep it open to everyone, many people as
Right.
possible.
Yeah.
And we have our new banners from the parade. We'll put them on the side of the van.
Agnes.
Yeah.
Those are nice
Okay.
banners.
Good.
Thanks, Sage. I'm glad you like them. Yeah. So I think if we do that, for the Farmers Farmer Forum, by the time we get through kind of the intros and people having a snack and talk about the open farm day, and then we do your that'll be, I think that'll
Yeah, it'll be a good
build
meeting.
the time, an hour and a half or something,
Are we gonna do like a year in review kind of thing with the things that we've done?
We've done that before.
Yeah, we're probably starting off with that, right?
We
Like-
should
like
do
this
that,
is,
yes.
you
Yeah,
talk
yeah,
about
yeah.
Open Farm Day and
Yeah.
things like that.
Yeah, definitely.
Make a list of everything we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if we haven't filled we have some available slots, on the commission, so if we haven't filled them by then, we
Right,
can.
yeah.
Can we even fill them until next appointment cycle?
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
People,
Would they be official or not until?
no, the select board can appoint
Okay.
people,
But will
kind
they?
of as needed, yeah.
Will they? Yeah.
Yeah,
In a timely fashion.
right. I mean, the main time, of course, is in June.
Right.
June, July, when.
August.
Annual meeting. But it can be anytime, so,
Okay,
yeah.
I mean, do we have anything on our website or anything saying we're looking for more people?
Currently, no.
I don't think so.
Probably advertise it.
Yeah,
No one's
Yeah.
busting down the door to join.
right.
What spots do we have available again?
We have one full commissioner, I believe, and three alternates.
Three.
So it's a few, it's.
I didn't realize we're down that many people because I remember us having a full roster not that long ago.
What about people on the volunteer list? We have their information, but can we use it for that kind of thing? Or can we
That's
tell them?
true.
I don't know if we,
Yeah, I think we
We could just reach out to them.
It's the same concept. You're volunteering
Yeah.
for a longer term.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean,
Right,
you
right.
know, I mean, that might be a thing.
There was at least one person who came to the orientation at the fire department who said she wanted to get involved.
Okay,
I've kind of lost track of that, but I can.
yeah,
Yeah,
well, maybe we can
good
put a
idea.
list
Yeah,
together,
good
or
idea.
this,
Sure.
we have a list now, but.
yeah, yeah.
Send some kind of, ad, like you guys said, like
Mhm.
something, and maybe something will come from that.
Even just blasting it out on Facebook,
Sure.
just stating, we have these openings if anyone's interested.
Yep.
I think we need to appoint someone officially to run the Facebook side versus the website. I don't think it should be the same.
Yeah, it was Angie, of course.
Yeah.
I don't like Facebook.
I don't either.
I don't like Facebook.
The only reason I'm on it now is because of our
Yeah.
Yeah.
actual, yeah.
It's kind of a necessary evil at this point, but
Yeah,
Our website constantly has 25 to 30 viewers a day.
really,
So
Wow.
we have dedicated viewers,
That's nice.
even though it doesn't change much.
I mean, that's more than I thought.
Yeah.
Well, when we first ran it, believe it or not, it was hitting 500, 600 views.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
But because we're not doing daily updates, it
Right.
diminished, which is fine because it's not Facebook, it's not TikTok. We're not going to be able to update it every second.
Yeah.
We should look on like some of the Celtic forums and see who posts the most. Try to get them in.
there you go.
There you go.
Or let's see, who's not here tonight? Let's see, Dan, Ron, Lenita, maybe, maybe.
Let's put Dan in charge.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, but we should have a dedicated person, that's for sure. And come to think of it, that could be a volunteer, right? Doesn't have to be a commission
Doesn't have to. be.
member, I don't think.
Yeah, no, it could
It's
be
some of them.
anybody. Lucas.
What are you doing?
Yeah. Maybe Tammy. I mean, she.
How many meetings do we have until the farm forum? Where's my-
Well, that is a good question,
We have December 11th.
because
I think
December
it's like
11th,
5 or 6.
December 11th would be our regular
regular.
meeting, and then,
Oh, that's right. We're not doing 2 a month. So yeah, it'd be like 3,
the
4.
fourth Wednesday of December is the 25th, which
Basically,
we
Sorry.
might not want to meet that
No.
day.
But no.
I mean, when's our regular meeting in January?
The 8th,
Okay,
That's pretty early, so.
yeah,
that's good.
and, the 26th, so it'll be the 8th, and we could meet the
We
15th,
could if we have to.
and then the 22nd would be the forum.
I don't think we have to add any meetings.
Yeah, I don't,
We've got it pretty well down at this point.
yeah. Yeah, so we should meet, I was saying to my wife, Julia, saying, maybe the commission will agree not to meet at all in December. But I think we should meet,
I think we should meet.
I think we should meet December
Doesn't have-
11th.
Doesn't have to be a long meeting.
Have our regular,
Well, let's put it this way. Let's make it a Zoom only meeting.
No.
This way we have people that can, if they're far away with family or something like this, they're not like trying to destroy their plans just to be at the meeting.
yeah.
I'd rather come in person.
Yeah. I don't know what the rules, so to speak, about Zoom only.
I don't know.
I've seen a couple other people do it. I think even Economic, I think even did it twice.
I mean, at least you always have the option.
I would keep it hybrid. Even if it's just
Yeah.
me here, that's fine.
Yeah, oh, I'll be here.
Bert's always here. He's the fixture, the mascot of the group.
Yeah.
I mean,
So-
if I'm in town, I will attend.
Okay,
Yeah, you don't have to be. But we have the hybrid option.
so just back on the forum for a sec, so logistics and snacks, so I guess we talked about logistics, but do we want to sign up? Who's gonna do what? Snacks and stuff now, or I think we could probably do that later.
Lenita brought donuts last year,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, that
Mhm.
was good. Was there
She's not here, we
coffee?
can tell her she's doing that again.
Yeah. Right.
We had waters, I mean, I can probably get a donation from Big Y again.
Oh, that's
Okay.
good.
Sure, that's easy enough since I might know a person.
Uh-huh.
We get waters and whatever.
Was there coffee? at
There was
last
coffee,
time?
I
There
don't,
was?
not a lot of people touched it though.
Okay,
Yeah.
so maybe juice and like
People
apple
like
juice. or
kind of
something.
don't like to eat up in front of other people in public events, it seems.
Oh. Yeah.
I
What
don't
I'd say is apple cider.
Yeah,
Be festive.
Oh, fresh cider would be nice, yeah.
Yeah.
I know it'd be good.
I don't know if Lenita has fresh cider.
She does, it's not her own,
No,
but
it's probably
she sells
No, right?
somebody else's, yeah, Yeah, maybe, donuts or cookies.
Well, Big Y has it, but it's not, it's
Yeah.
local-ish,
Yeah,
not, not from Southwick, but,
yeah. And they have one.
It's from America.
no, I think it's actually from like East Hampton, like one up there.
Hmm. And they, at least the Big Y here, carries like a branded cider. There's Big Y cider,
Yeah.
and then there's this other farm, I can't think of the name of it,
Yeah.
but yeah. And now I'm seeing showing up caramel cider. Have you seen
Interesting, that might be good.
I haven't tried it, but
It's already sweet enough. They need to add that too.
It might cut down the tartness a little.
Maybe,
Yeah.
that's interesting,
It's clogged
Maybe.
arteries.
apple or
You
something.
can't have enough sugar,
Yeah.
I mean, I can't have enough sugar, but I'm different.
Okay, so that's good. I think that's a good progress there. The chapter 61 protocols,
right? So is this referring to what's in the 2040 plan, or what?
well, there's that. I'm
Because they
thinking,
shut down
right,
what
what
Marissa did.
Marissa did. But I really don't want to let go of it. No,
Yeah, I don't wanna let go of it, but
Um,
if it's already in the 2040 plan or whatever.
Yeah, excuse me.
I wanna know more, like, how are they gonna enforce it? How are they gonna promote it?
Yeah,
Like, what are they doing? Like,
yeah, and this thing, I've texted this to you guys and I emailed it to you and I brought copies again about the master plan implementation committee, and to me, this is what we want to see, I think. So let me just read you something. In the combined draft, there's a mission statement and a description of the three primary roles the implementation committee will serve to achieve the plan's goals. Its role is, quote, to ensure the vision, goals, and strategies of the master plan's action plan are achieved through collaboration, assistance, and communication. Now, we could just read that exact same paragraph and say, to ensure that the vision, goals, and strategies of the Chapter 61 protocols are achieved through collaboration, assistance, and communication. There's just, I mean, I think we want to somehow get that kind of buy-in to have it work the way we feel it should be working.
now is the master plan gonna designate us to handle that part of it?
That's a good question.
Like, are we the enforcers, or?
Yeah, are we the enforcers? That's,
We need to hire some muscle, I mean.
I get Thor on our side.
Is there a copy? You've sent a copy of this to us before, haven't you?
Yeah,
Okay, I
yeah.
gotta find it in my files to.
yeah,
look
I mean,
over
I
it.
have a few copies here if you want to take one.
Oh,
Hard
okay.
copy.
Okay.
Just of that part of it, right?
Yeah. So I think, yeah, so reviewing the Southwick 2040 to where that fits in, I'm wondering, people who are in chapter 61 or APR, whatever, they have to file each year, kind of a plan, so to speak, that they're gonna continue doing what they're doing, and I'm wondering if those go to the assessor's office. Once in a while, that form comes to us, but I'm curious,
Should also go to the state,
hmm,
61's on statewide.
right, yes, right,
I think the APR is too,
yes,
but we should probably at least be copied on it all.
right. And if you go online, mass.gov, and you can either go directly to chapter 61, or if you go to MDR, and then, I mean, it's pages and pages and pages. And that was a point that came up at the select board, that, well, the protocols that Marissa developed, it's really all in the
It already
law
exists.
as written.
But she just kind of put it all together.
Right, so,
Which I get their point, but same time, they're kind of dismissing it.
Hmm.
Because no one
Yeah.
really enforces it or really tracks it for that
Mhm.
matter.
Mhm.
Like, how can we track it better?
Yeah,
Is that even something in our purview?
right. Oh, it's the agriculture commission,
I would think so.
think it would be.
You know, at least the 61A part.
Yeah.
Well, if we go back to, you know, from the master plan, when we came out of, you know, here's all the things that like the AgCom are gonna have to work towards, like, if it fits into any of those buckets per se, you know, maybe we have that kind of avenue to go down. Because then if we're like a leading role on something or a leading party, because remember there's those leading parties and then support parties, then maybe we could combine forces with someone else if it fits one of those buckets. I have to go back. It's been so long now. I haven't looked at it. I put that out of my mind for a little bit.
I know, we were living it and breathing it there for 2 years.
Yeah.
I haven't looked at it lately either.
Yeah.
What happens if someone doesn't, you know, file their yearly stuff? Does something actually happen or does it just get, you know?
You know, I should know that, but I don't.
Like, who would be the enforcer of that?
Yeah,
Well, I think it's gonna be up to like, because there's like short-term and long-term goals, but there weren't really specific and hard end dates to things, I don't think. But I think that's the whole point of this implementation committee, is for them to look at, okay, these are all our short year goals. So in my mind, they would then be reaching out and saying like, okay, what's the progress on these goals? And I think they're the ones supposed to kind of stay on top of everyone's just doing what they are supposed to be doing. In my mind, that's how it was going to work.
But also
Yeah,
when
I
your
think-
sections, when you're 61 or 61A, you're in a different, your land is taxed differently, so doesn't that involve the IRS at that point? In some way,
Yep.
shape, or form?
Right. Yeah, and I don't know, like to your point, if somebody doesn't do it, I mean,
yeah.
I don't know.
They haven't filed it, then do they owe back taxes or is their land get
Mhm.
discredited?
If they take it out of 61, they
Right.
can owe back taxes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they gotta pay fair use or whatever.
Right. Okay, well, these are all good questions. I'm gonna talk to the assessor's office about, you know, are they getting the reports that they're supposed to
Right.
get from the landowners? They probably, I'm kind of guessing they are, but
Or who
just
knows?
check that
It
out.
might just go straight to the state.
Yeah,
And does the state kick it back? I don't know.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll pursue that a little bit.
And also, there's probably, if there isn't, but there might be layers for the GIS system of what's 61A, what's APR property. I think there is.
I believe so.
I think
believe
there is
there's
too, yeah.
Things that we
Yeah.
can incorporate.
I mean, things tied together to this.
Mhm.
I know, huh?
It's hard to keep track of it.
Yeah, okay. Well, I just wanted to, again, not let go of that, you know.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Kind of, find a way to,
it's like Marissa's kind of put it all into one, you know, lumped it together, so
Yeah.
you can almost track it at that point.
Right.
yeah,
This way, it's all over the place.
And there was no like, from my understanding, I kind of came into the middle of this, but that was part of the problem, right? There's like all these steps that should happen, but nobody's aware of all the steps and like who
Mhm.
notifies who that these things are happening, right?
Yeah.
exactly, yep. Yeah,
Well, there's like no subject matter expert on the whole thing.
Right.
Marissa was.
yeah, you're right.
Right.
And
But
Right.
then,
she made an organized system.
Yeah, that's what I understood.
Okay,
So maybe I'll reach back out to Marissa and see how she still feels about it.
yeah. Yeah, would you want to do that? Would you be okay doing
I
that?
can text her.
Okay.
Seen her much lately. She drive by me one morning though.
Oh, yeah.
A month ago.
Okay, good. So that's good. Again, that's progress. Community garden update. Dan and Ron tilled it a couple of weekends ago.
The water tanks,
The water tanks, put the water tanks in place. We've been talking about testing, you know, see if we can get the water from the well to the ground.
So
I'm kind of wondering how much water is in the well right now.
might not be the best time to do it.
No,
No, after it rains,
after
maybe.
tomorrow, you know, after this weekend, maybe we could give
I
it a
mean,
try.
we're months behind on rain. I don't know how much 2 days of rain
I
is
know.
gonna affect it, but
Yeah, supposed to be a couple inches, I think.
hope so.
but,
Yeah.
we need it bad.
Yeah,
Do we collaborate with the Conservation Commission with the garden too?
Yes.
Or we do,
Sometimes,
okay,
yeah.
do they have like times when they go out or are we gonna, should we do it all together or?
yeah,
Like, I don't know if we like put invitations out or anything, but.
yeah, we do. I mean, if generally when things happen, we kind of instigate it, we're the
Oh, okay.
drivers, and then conservation will. You know, we've had these work days like at the Sofinowski property.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cleaned up around the ponds and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah,
Okay.
we kind of made that happen.
And the Solex hair, right?
Yes, right.
Uh,
Yeah. That meadow, yep. Up there. But yeah, well, I was gonna say, do we want to try to think of another work day at the garden? Or at the Sofinowski for that matter? I mean, we do have our falling down fence posts and stuff at
Yeah, we
the,
gotta get those in.
Yeah.
Should we do it this year or after the winter?
well,
I mean, there's really no reason to have them all,
right.
start rotting now and as
Right.
opposed to give them another 6
Well,
months.
Yeah,
The frozen, the water that's inside that wood is gonna freeze, so they're not falling this season. It's gonna be probably beginning of spring where we'd have to attend to them.
and just being the time of year, you know, Thanksgiving's next week and, you know,
It's kind of hard.
can we get people
But
out?
I'm still gonna try to coordinate with Dan to test that pump at some point.
Yeah, okay, good.
But I don't think everyone needs to be there for that.
Or did we pipe it at all? Are they like piped together or anything, the water tanks?
No,
I was thinking of some ideas for that, but I don't know that we necessarily have to. I wanted to eventually set up some kind of like rain collection system for them, but
Mhm.
I mean, we wouldn't have to pump up to them.
Yeah, like a giant funnel.
So I actually found something. I think they're concrete forms. They have them at Home Depot. They're about the size of the tanks.
Really?
Yeah, and I think we could just plumb into them.
No kidding. Okay.
Just put a screen in there to keep, big debris out.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah, I actually did that for my chicken coop. I have the gutter screened off and it goes right into a tank, so I have fresh water for the chickens.
That's smart, nice.
That's cool.
How are the chickens doing? Are they liking their new home?
Oh, they were laying eggs since day one, but I get 5, 6, sometimes up to 8. I only have 8 chickens, so that
Nice.
Yeah.
they produce.
Still getting 12 or 13 a day.
That's awesome.
It's funny, my
Tell you one
wife,
thing, I like their eggs a lot better than the store.
she works at Big Lots.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, my neighbor gives me free eggs from her. She has chickens across the street.
Anyone who stops over my house, you're going home in the least.
My sister does that too in Munson. Yeah, it's like, I'm like, okay, yeah, that's awesome. I'll take them.
We started working on ways to preserve them over the winter, because they're gonna eventually stop laying, probably December. So I actually found this, I think I sent you the link, Sage, it just has 4 little round spots in a frying pan. So you can cook a bunch of round patties and then you just freeze them, and then you can make breakfast sandwiches all winter.
You haven't shown me anything like that.
That's pretty cool.
Send me a link.
I thought I did, but maybe I didn't. But yeah, it works pretty well. Just take a bunch of eggs, you
Yeah.
know, stir them up,
Yeah,
just pour them in there,
there you
it's
go.
about 30 seconds a batch and
Is that what McDonald's does?
Pretty much, yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. Right.
that's one way, because you can't freeze a raw egg, really.
Right.
I guess you can freeze, my wife said you can freeze the hard boiled eggs, but
Yeah,
Mm.
I heard it too. Hard-boiled eggs you can, just not the raw.
you just put
Uncooked.
shells off, but I don't see why that would matter.
It could be more of the thawing process.
Maybe.
Hmm.
You can dehydrate them too, but that seems like a lot of work.
Oh.
Like powdered eggs.
Yeah.
Technically, you can pickle eggs. I don't know why you would, but you can.
I actually kind of like pickled eggs.
Yeah, people, yeah,
Uh,
they still have jar of pickled eggs in the back of the bar.
They
in some
last forever,
restaurants.
yeah, they last forever. I mean,
that's because no one wants to eat them.
if you're drunk enough, you'll eat anything.
It's like the trick to get over a hangover.
Yep, absolutely. Pickle juice,
Yeah. Pickle juice, yeah.
yeah,
Huh.
full of electrolytes.
Well, okay. At the Big E this year, there was a booth that they were giving, like shots of pickle juice.
Oh, yeah.
Now that I think about it.
Picklebacks are a good drink.
Go back, yeah.
Yeah. Some people love them, some people hate them.
What's
I
it?
actually,
You take like a shot of whiskey and take a shot of pickle juice.
Oh,
Yeah, like it completely cancels it out.
yeah.
when you go to the Ren Fair, they got the big, very fat pickles that they sell $1 a piece, sometimes $4 a piece, but they're like huge.
Yeah.
And people just buy them and they're just eating them throughout the entire time they're at the Ren Fair. I'd rather take the shot.
Pickle in one hand and a turkey drumstick in the other hand.
Yeah. That's pretty much that's the style of eating there.
Oh, man.
Tell you the food's not bad.
I'm sure.
I'm sure it's good.
Fresh from the cow.
Yeah. Okay, moving right along. We do have a couple of sets of minutes here from Cindy, from September 11th and October 9th. But since there's only 3 of us in person, and
Yeah, let's hold off.
we weren't able to email them around ahead of time, so I don't think we can vote on those right now.
No, it's not enough people to vote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
Next
So we'll-
meeting
do that next time.
on the 11th.
Email them around in the meantime,
Roll that over to the next meeting. And
Yeah.
then we'll have these ones too.
right?
There you go, that works.
Right. Let's see, we did our FYIs. Any other, no?
Can I just ask 2 questions?
Yeah, of course.
That was your
Time
first
for
question.
the, okay, yes, thank you. That's funny, I like that. Okay, 1 question. Time of the forum, did we wanna do earlier than 7 o'clock? Did we wanna do?
Oh, yeah, what did we
We
do?
debated that last year.
Yeah, we did, I
Good
forgot
question.
what time, I don't remember
I
what
think
we
we did
did,
at 6.
Did we do
I don't remember.
like an hour early.
a
You
lot
guys
of the
remember?
the library programs, 6:30 to 8.
Oh, okay,
But I think one of the reasons we liked the land use room is because you don't have
Stay as long as
you
we
don't
want,
you know,
yeah.
stay as long as we want, so.
true.
Yeah, so what do you think would make sense? 6?
Yeah, I think because it's not gonna go too late, if we did like
I
a
think we-
7,
I think we did 6 to 8 last year.
I
right?
think. it
Yeah,
was-
I think it was 6 because
Oh.
people are getting out of work at 5 so they can make it.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah,
and that's on a Wednesday,
Yeah,
right?
we should just
Right.
confirm what we did. I think last year worked perfect.
yeah,
It did, yeah,
We should just confirm that's what we did and
Yeah.
just go with that.
and then advertisements, I think we put some stuff around the town.
Yes.
I
Oh, yeah.
believe, and then on
Yeah, we just
Facebook.
gotta reach out directly to the farmers too. I
right,
think that's the best way to get them here.
yeah,
I think I still have the template for the last ad, or I don't know if you want me to
We
update
didn't really
it?
get anyone from the public.
Yeah,
Maybe 1 or 2 people.
yeah. Yeah, right,
we can send it out to the list of volunteers, or, we're
Well,
yeah.
mostly wanting the farmers there.
Yeah.
Mostly want the farmers. I don't know how
Right.
many, we could say come to your farmers, but
yep,
I think it was because of how we worded it. People probably thought you had to be a farmer.
Hmm,
Okay,
okay.
I mean, you don't have to be a farmer to go.
No,
right? Yeah,
no, it's open to the public, absolutely.
Yeah.
But do we want to bombard farmers with a bunch of questions?
Yeah,
People saying, trying to meet them. I don't know if they would appreciate that or not. They might.
yeah. Well, we can ask them, we could.
Yeah.
Say, hey,
yeah.
Especially if we're gonna reach out to ask if they're coming, we can ask them that one question too.
right,
You mind if the public joins us?
Okay,
yeah.
So I
good.
was just looking for last year. It looks like it was 5:30 to 8 listed on it was on the website, the Southfield Mass website.
oh.
Oh, really?
okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Wednesday, January 24th, 5:30 to 8.
Oh, because
Thank
we had
you.
like the cocktail hour type of,
Yeah, yeah,
okay.
right.
Come get your
Thank
cider
you.
and donuts.
Appreciate
Cider and
it.
donut
Yeah.
hour, yeah. I
Okay.
think it's
And we did
5:30.
put on there, it says general public and local farmers welcome in big red font. So
Okay. Yeah,
Uh,
I'm thinking does 5:30 seem early, but if we're thinking that people are gonna come at 5:30 and.
Are gonna-
have some kind of a snack and
Yeah,
then.
but
the
if we are
program.
also gonna try to get more public here. We almost need them to RSVP, because what if it outgrows the land use room?
Right,
Mm,
And how many snacks we have.
Sure.
right,
was it in the land use room last year? 'Cause it also says in Southwick Town Hall Auditorium, and I wasn't there last year, so I don't remember. I don't.
Oh,
We were going to do it in the auditorium, then we switched it back
Okay.
to the land use
Yeah.
room. I think we actually had to put signs up in the front saying. It's in the land use room.
Yeah.
was it because of audio, visual?
I think so.
Acoustics in that auditorium. are
Oh,
awful.
right,
Yeah.
that's right. I remember
Everything's
that.
just an echo.
Cause a really high ceiling there,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, with all the people there, it would be,
Yeah, it would just be
Yeah.
deafening.
yeah, yeah.
I don't know about getting the public to RSVP, we can try it.
I doubt you'll get them to RSVP.
Yeah.
Doesn't hurt to say it.
Oh, of course not, right.
Yeah.
No, it's gonna be they're just gonna show up if they're coming.
Refreshments while supplies last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
for reference, our first one started at 6:30 because I just found that one too.
Okay. Oh, the one at the library.
Yeah, that's why. we
Yeah.
didn't- That was a little late.
Yeah, refreshments while they last, I like that. Jen, did you have another question? You said two.
No, that's it.
Oh,
that was it.
No,
Oh.
I snuck that other second one in there. Yeah. No, that was it. I had three.
Okay.
Nope, that was it. The
Okay.
time and advertisements. That's it. Yeah, so 6 o'clock, did we say? Or six?
Well, I think 5:30 for.
Oh, 5:30.
People to show up.
Yeah.
Meeting.
Oh, to get everybody in.
Program at 6.
Hang on, okay.
And then some more.
And then after, yeah. We
Mingling.
won't go all the way to 8.
Right, mingling from 7:30 to 8 as well, or, we don't have to say that, but.
Yeah,
Program will go from 6 to 7:30, let's say,
questions, answers.
I think last year worked really well.
yeah.
Are we gonna keep it in person only?
Yes, I think it has to be.
Did we record?
We didn't,
No.
Oh. I think we decided the farmers might not want that.
Oh, okay.
right,
Oh, right.
Although, do we actually ask them if they want it or not? Maybe
No,
we should ask them that.
I mean, maybe we could ask them this year and for next year.
Yeah, and maybe it would be the meeting portion or the presentation portion that would be recorded, not the mingling part,
Yeah, no, it's just the meeting part.
perhaps, yeah.
Is this actually an official meeting or is this just a
No, it's a,
get together?
workshop.
Work, it's gotta be a. Because we do have a quorum usually.
Yeah, so it's not a meeting where
No.
we take minutes or vote or any of
The
that.
time for when the farmers could just voice whatever
Yeah.
their.
Yeah, if we
needs
have
are.
some questions, try to get them to ask us questions.
Okay.
As long as we're not trying to make official statements or anything, we're fine.
Yeah,
Right.
we don't need any FOIA tests on it.
Look at my eye. Oh my gosh, Jay Leno's all bruised up.
Not sure what that
Who's
That's
bruised
about Jay
up?
Leno.
Is that Tom?
I don't know.
Tom's muted.
I shut off
Yeah,
my
he
phone.
hasn't, haven't heard much from Tom.
I'm here. I'm just at my daughter's soccer practice in Connecticut.
Okay.
That was not my phone though.
Oh,
Whatever that
you're on
was.
mute.
He has very
I saw
athletic
the,
kids.
22 news update for weather, I think, something.
Oh.
I usually have one, but I shut off my,
Yeah, I got my
Yeah.
ringer off.
yeah.
Oh, well, some gremlins or something.
As long as we don't have any tornadoes coming, we're good.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yep, that's all I had for questions. Thank you.
okay, very good, thank you. So I think we're good for now,
So,
till December 11th. As always, I appreciate the good input, the good ideas, and the laughter, you know. We need laughter.
Absolutely.
It's the fun commission.
That's right.
All right.
So, would anybody like to make a motion to adjourn?
I motion to adjourn.
And
I'll second.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye,
All right.
okay.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.